it's Heather from Strings and Threads. Thank you for being here and spending part of your Sunday with me. I'm so glad to have you as part of this channel. If you're not already part of this channel, I encourage you to subscribe and join in all the fun we have. We try to do a lot of different activities that everybody can be involved with. You know, it's about our community. It's not about me. It's about our community and things that we can do that are fun with our community members. And so that's why we have things like Wearable Wednesday, Scrubby Sunday, things we're making Thursday. It's content that's for everybody, and it's not just about me. So that's one of the things I like. I really enjoy being in this Yarny community and having these Yarny activities amongst all of us. I feel like I have gotten some really great new friends since joining this community, and that's what it's been about. I love the connections that I have with people in the Yarny community. I love the friendships. I've actually gotten to meet a couple of people in person, and that was really exciting. And so I hope that we can continue to build this community and grow what we do with this community. I wanted to just talk about some opportunities to become more involved with what I do here on the channel. So, of course, you could do what we're doing right now, just having our chats and our interactions with each other through my station, and I think that's wonderful. This is so much fun, and I love the comments. I love getting to know each of you better and learning what you're good at and the things that you like as well. And so that's just our basic becoming a subscriber, and that's wonderful. I love that. If you wanted to take it a step further, I do have one membership. I didn't do the whole levels of membership because I wanted to kind of test the waters a little bit and see. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry about that. I turned it off so you didn't have to hear me sneeze. But it's $2.99 per month, and I called it S and the end sign T for Strings and Threads Besties. It was too long if I wrote out Strings and Threads Besties. I needed a smaller title. But I don't want anybody to feel pressure like they have to spend all kinds of crazy money to be a part of what I do. But there are little perks to these levels, and I'd be happy to add more levels if you wanted to go steps further, because I do have ideas for that. So the $2.99 S&T Besties includes loyalty badges, members only live chats, and I would schedule those. I know I've been haphazard about going live, but if I had members who I know we would depend on this time every week to be chatting with each other, then I would make that happen. So we would have to figure out a great time for that and do it. And I would love to be able to chat with you on a weekly basis, see what kind of projects you're working on, see if there are any ideas that you had for things that could add to this channel, and just get to know each other better. And then the last thing that this membership, the S&T Besties, provides is priority replies to comments. So to the best of my ability, I will reply as quickly as I can. The only caveat to that is that I work during the morning and early afternoon, and I'm not allowed to have my phone on my job. So I would not for anybody be allowed to comment on my videos during those hours. It would be Monday through Friday. I'm in Eastern time zone. So basically early morning through early afternoon, I wouldn't be replying to anybody unless I did it over my lunch break. But when I am able to reply, the people who are in my S&T Besties will be the first ones that I reply to. So that's another way to get more involved. If you wanted to go a little bit deeper, I have a Patreon account, and that's not part of YouTube, but I do have it listed in my description below. And you can go there. That's $5 a month. And there are a lot of benefits to this. I'm sure that you may have seen some people doing videos who are part of my Patreon, and they talk about the patterns, they talk about the different activities that we're doing. There are a lot of benefits for this one. So the ones that are highlighted as most important, because sometimes I just throw in some surprises here and there, but the consistent monthly advantages to being part of my Patreon, which is $5 a month, is that there is always a monthly giveaway. And it's always something that I have made. So they have varied. I did give away a blanket once. That's not going to be an every month thing because blankets take a lot of time. This month, I'll show you what it is. It's a double stranded basket, and this really could be used for anything, but it fits a cake of yarn. I don't have a cake handy, but I have this handy. It would fit a cake of yarn in there nicely, and you could just keep a cake of yarn in there and use it while you're crocheting, or have it on your desk and put whatever you would like in it. This just happens to be for the month of September. I'm working on another one now for the month of October, which I haven't told anybody yet. I don't announce that till the end. So the way the giveaway works is that I'll show what it is throughout the month. And if you're interested in it, you would just let me know. And then at the last Friday of every month, I draw a winner. So that's part of the perks of being my Patreon member. And I don't force you to be a part of the giveaway. If there's something, like I remember one time I had some kind of cowl, and I know a couple people said, oh, I would love to participate in your giveaway, but I live in a warmer climate and I would never wear that. So, I'll wait till next month. So you're never forced to be in the giveaway, but the opportunity is there every month for a giveaway. You get at least 2 free original patterns from me every month. I'm constantly trying to write new patterns. When I did the books, I gave away the books. That was their monthly pattern, was the books. So you will get everything new that I've been putting out. And a lot of the times it's not even things that I put out on YouTube. I'm working on trying to put together a book of unique dishcloth patterns. And that's something that I have not shown on YouTube. That's something that I do exclusively over on Patreon. So it's unique to my Patreon members. They will get a copy of each pattern as I create it. And then at the very end, I will send them a book once I get to that point. That's a while in the future, the book is, because you need to have a lot of patterns to put together into a book. But they're with me throughout the whole process. They'll see all of them that I have available. They'll be able to make all of them that I've had available. You may have seen people come on YouTube and show them too. I know Kenyatta will often make a pattern that I have sent to her unique from Patreon, and she'll show it on YouTube, and I think that's exciting, and you can be welcome to do that too. Another perk is that we have crochet alongs. Right now I'm doing a mystery Grafghan, but we also throw in other things, like we had a pattern for a granny square hat, and each of us made a granny square for it and shipped it to another member of my Patreon, and then we put the hats together. So we knew the size it had to be, but we didn't know the colors that the other people were using, and we didn't know the design that the other people were using. So we each made a square to ship to somebody else, and then we would sew the hat together with everybody's squares together. And that was that was a lot of fun. I hope I'm explaining it well enough that you caught what we were doing. But those kind of things pop up here and there. And then lastly, you will get early release to content, meaning that stuff that I'm putting out on YouTube, you can receive right away on Patreon. So I have a crochet along that I'm working on for December, for, you know, a holiday type of thing for YouTube, but my Patreon members already know what that crochet along is, and they have a PDF pattern for that item. So, and they do for other items. I have two pre-recorded patterns that will be coming out on YouTube as a tutorial in October. But my Patreon members have had that pattern already for probably at least a month, if not longer. And I have, besides the one that I just sent them, I have two other ones that are already recorded and set to be released in December on YouTube. But my Patreon members already have the pattern and already know what that is. So if you're interested in going into even more depth of becoming part of Strings and Threads and all of the activities that go along with that, then I invite you to go over to my Patreon account and check it out. Unfortunately, most of the content there is you won't be able to view unless you're a member, but you can see that I've been posting, you can see what I've been posting, and you can know that there are monthly giveaways and that you'll get at least 2 unique patterns every month. Most of the time it's more. I think most of the people will tell you that most of the time it's more, because as soon as I come up with a pattern and get it written into a PDF file, I just send them right out to my Patreon members. I'm so grateful for their support and their enthusiasm over all that we do. And it's about us. The whole thing is, even if you don't become a member of anything on my channel and you're just a subscriber, not just a subscriber, being a subscriber is an amazing thing. So don't ever think just a subscriber. And I can't believe I was about to say that. It's not, you're not just a subscriber. You are a part of making this community grow and become more creative and become what we want it to be. So I didn't know if people were aware of all of the different ways that you could be a part of things that I do. And I want things that we do. It's not all about me. Things that we do. I want to grow that community so that we can do even more. So thank you for taking the time to listen. Thank you for being part of this channel in whatever way you can. And don't feel bad if you're not in one of the paid groups. It's totally fine. It's not about that. Those are just there for more in-depth. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.